Businesses are slashing hours as the national insurance hike hits hard. Could this spell trouble for the UK economy? Will Rachel Reeves's tax hike turn high streets into ghost towns? Business owners, I've got some alarming news. Rachel Reeves's recent tax raid could spell disaster for our beloved high streets. Pubs, restaurants and shops are preparing to shut earlier and open on fewer days. Retail and hospitality chiefs are scrambling. They're actively looking at reducing opening hours because of Miss Reeves's decision to raise employers' national insurance contributions. Luke Johnson, chairman of Gale's bakery chain, bluntly puts it, this decision only adds to the decline of town and city centres. And it's not just bakeries feeling the pinch. The Nighttime Industries Association warns that 4 in 10 of their members could shut down within 6 months. Michael Kill, their chief executive, didn't mince words. The autumn budget has effectively signed a death sentence for many nighttime economy businesses across the UK. The British Independent Retailers Association, representing 8,500 shops, echoes these fears. Andrew Goodacre, their chief executive, says members will have to reduce staff hours, cut employees, and shorten trading hours. The High Street Revival, a key government mission, has just been made infinitely harder. Labour had promised to breathe life back into the High Street in their manifesto. Yet, Andrew Griffith from the Shadow Business Secretary says Labour's tax rise budget means fewer hours, fewer staff, and a bleak outlook for our high streets. The Chancellor has increased employer national insurance contributions from 13.8% to 15% and raised the national minimum wage from £11.44 to £12.21 an hour. These changes come into force next April, and hospitality and retail chiefs argue they'll disproportionately affect their sectors, which largely employ low-wage workers. UK Hospitality, representing pubs, restaurants and bars, warns of £3.4 billion in additional employment costs due to these policies. Bosses are considering cutting investment plans, raising prices, slashing jobs or even closing down. Kate Nichols, Chief Executive of UK Hospitality, points out that the budget is forcing venues to consider cutting their opening hours or closing more days to manage rising staffing costs. Alan Morgan, CEO of Big Table Group, which owns chains like Bella Italia, Café Rouge and Las Iguanas, is looking at similar cutbacks. The British Institute of Innkeeping highlights that more than 40% of its members plan to reduce trading hours and 3/4 plan to cut staff hours. High streets and investment in them are at serious risk. Clive Black, an analyst at Shore Capital, says the extra costs are a blow to high streets and shopping centres. Many shops already close on Mondays. We might see more closures on other quiet days too. Billions have been wiped off the value of high street employers' shares since the budget. The NTIA warns that 40% of businesses in the nighttime economy face closure within 6 months without urgent support. The Chancellor defends her decision, insisting that difficult choices are necessary to fix public finances. A Treasury spokesperson claims that most employers will see a cut or no change in their national insurance bills. The government promises to cut business rates from 2026 and provide relief next year, but is it enough? Business owners, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will our high streets survive this tax hike? Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in to Make Dollars Online. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips on building your wealth. Stay smart, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.